Pisces, this is Shah from Charlie's Angel Tarot and welcome back. And this week I'm doing the reading for the 7th to the 13th of December 2020, and I'm using the Enchanted Dream Tarot and the Metatron deck and the Angel Feather deck. I'm just recapturing the moments of beautiful cards that I've received this year and bought, and I'm just wanted to enhance the great gratitude that I have for the beautiful cards and readings and beautiful followers. We start off with the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups means new beginnings. This could be in love, passion, nurturing. This could be in a job, in the healthcare, or nurturing something. It could also be about sensuality, a beginning to in sensuality or sexuality. So that means that you might beautify yourself a little bit more, taking care of yourself. But besides all those things, you might also be developing spiritually. You found a new beginning with spirituality. This could be in ordinary faith or in spirituality in the sense of yoga, meditation, contemplation, tarot cards, Lenormand cards. You might have started something new yourself. Awesome. But let's take it. New love could be coming in your way. You could be meeting a Cancer, you could be meeting a Scorpio, you could be meeting a Pisces, and these people are very highly sensitive and spiritual. They can teach you a few things like listening to your intuition, and when you become the King of Cups, how to keep them under control. So if you're meeting a king, then you will know how to keep your emotions under control, and they could be a very advanced spiritual guide for you. It is again a very spiritual reading because you've got the Hermit here as well, and so this is you are very, very spiritual, Pisces, and I love your energy. You are also empathic towards other people. Empathic means empathy is like emotions. Empathic. Empathic means you can feel other people, you can place yourself in other people's situations so that you can be good guides, good teachers, good leaders, good social workers, for example. You're very understanding. Empathic means you can feel what others feel, and you can understand and place yourself in somebody's situation. Besides that, I've got a couple of Pisces and Cancers that I'm absolutely nuts about. So, every star sign has its talents and its gifts, and I adore you. I actually know a King of Cups, and he is gorgeous. He's my brother, and he's my favorite brother. You shouldn't have favorites, but yeah, he's my favorite. Okay, well, and my daughter, of course. She's Cancer. They're both Cancer, and those are my Cancerians. Then the Hermit, like I said, we've got the Hermit as well. The Hermit is also a wise old man, spiritual. He does retreats or takes a break from the world, the real world, and he goes and meditates, contemplates, and evaluates. And when something is of no use to him, he will throw that out. So that I always see the Hermit with a rucksack, and he takes his rucksack off when he does a retreat, and after his contemplation meditation, he literally, figuratively speaking, he empties out his rucksack, so that his journey that he's on, because he's always on a journey, and he carries that eternal light to show light on his path. and so that he can gather new wisdom, new life experience, and put that in his rucksack and share it with third parties. He's an awesome guy. He has got the wisdom of the world because he's old and he's got a lot of life experience and wisdom. So you might be meeting somebody, or you might be actually on that spiritual journey, mentally or physically or both. You might be getting more spiritual because we've got the new beginning here, and he's looking towards the moon. And in this deck, I love this deck because nearly in every card the author has tried to put a moon in, emphasizing our emotions, our nurturing side, our spiritual side. And this is the feminine deck, so also to enhance our nurturing side, the feminine side, whether we are man or woman. And that's what I find magical about this deck. It's also a very spiritual deck, I think. But the Hermit also represents Virgo, so you could be meeting a Virgo. You might actually learn a lesson or get advice from a Virgo. Awesome. Then we have the Lovers, and the Lovers, we see a man. In this deck, the men aren't really depicted clearly. It's either a back or a mask or a crown on a throne, and that's why I see this deck as more feminine. And the women aren't all fantastically beautiful, but and I think this is amazing. Like the Empress, she is not the beauty queen, but she is a mum, and she looks like a mum. She looks warm, she looks nurturing, she looks caring. If you would like to see more of these cards, then have a look in the playlist reviews and look at the Enchanted Dream Tarot. And on Friday, coming back to the cards, on Friday we have the 6th of the big arcana, and that is the Lovers, of course. So the Lovers represent Gemini, so Gemini might be important to you too. Gemini means partnering up with somebody, meeting your soulmate, being balanced. Wow. So you could be meeting a soulmate or somebody that's spiritual. That is a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Virgo, or Gemini. Those are the prominent people in your reading. If it doesn't resonate, the reading, then have a look at the rising sign or your moon sign. But you could be partnering up. This could be in business or in love, but because it's more of an emotional reading up till now, I think it will be love. At the end of the week, you have the 8 of Cups, and the 8 of Cups means that you are fed up with the old routine and you want excitement and adventure. But here you can see she's already climbing the stairs and looking what is happening in front of her. She's looking out to the horizon on where to go. And I think it's absolutely beautiful, those red roses. And red roses to me means also love. You might want a new love, and perhaps you might meet somebody because there is a new beginning. You've got the Lovers, so you might be partnering up with a new love. But make sure that you first finish your old relationship, if you have a relationship, before you carry on. Don't jump into the fire. What is that saying? Don't jump from the frying pan into the fire, because it will be a difficult time. Don't do anything on the rebound. That is what I'm hearing. This is not what I'm getting from the cards, but this is what I'm hearing. Somebody telling me, don't do anything on the rebound. And when I get the 8 of Cups, I usually think of a job or a travel or something like that. You are fed up with the old and you want something adventurous and new and exciting. I usually say don't throw an old pair of shoes away before you get a new pair of shoes, because the bills will still be coming in. So you have to stay in the old job if you can until you get a new one. But I think this has got more to do with spirituality and relationships, love, like I said. So I think you might be taking time out, um, because you've got the hermit there, to think about things, meditate, contemplate on things, and evaluate it. Is it worthwhile? Do I want this journey? Don't I, or do I not want this journey? Because you might have met somebody new. Don't, yeah, that's fine if you're not hooked up, but if you are hooked up, perhaps it is advisable to seek advice, because he is an advisor, the hermit, as well, and a teacher, to seek advice on how to continue within the present relationship. If it is boring, if it is not exciting, what do you do? Don't throw away, okay? Don't do anything in haste, otherwise you will have to repent in leisure. This is turning out to be more of a love reading than a general reading. If it doesn't resonate with you, have a look at your moon sign and your rising sign. I think, for example, that if you are staying in the same partnership, if you're hooked up, then perhaps a new surrounding will enhance, or a new start, a better start. Perhaps you're not happy in the house or in the region that you live, because there's not enough job opportunities, for example. Perhaps you are not close to your family and you want to be closer to your family because you want to extend your family, your own family, and you would like to have support of one of your own families, either your partner's family or your own family. Those are all things that you might want to consider and do the hermit thing. Contemplate and evaluate before you walk away. After all, we have at the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords means that you will be taking action, you will get news about taking action. But the Knight of, sorry, not the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Fire, the Knight of Wands. He is the knight that also represents moving home. I'm sorry about that mistake. You will be receiving news, and you have to act swiftly and directly on this news. The Knight of Wands also means that you could be meeting an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius. Or it could also mean that Sagittarius time is really important to you, that you've been waiting on this news and now it's coming. Wow. So there you go. You might have gone for advice from somebody and you're waiting on their news. If you get this news, you will have to act upon it swiftly, but it also means moving home. You might have found a new home and you can't wait. You are so excited for this new beginning. Why? How do I know this? Because of the Ace of Cups. You want excitement because of the Eight of Cups. Perhaps you want to move in with a new love because you weren't hooked up. Perhaps you want to go and you couldn't because of this COVID. And that's why you pulled back and isolated yourself. You could be meeting a new person, like I said as well. So there's some good news for some of you if you are moving in with somebody. Wow. Then we have the robin, and the robin is really a Christmas bird. And the robin is a holy bird to me, and I love it. You might not feel balanced at this moment because you've got number 50, and number 50 becomes a 5. I don't know if you can see it. Yes. And it says signs. Watch and look for signs from Spirit with Love. So, like I said, he's a holy bird. To me, he's holy, because the story is A bird landed on Jesus' shoulder when he was crucified, and a drop of blood from the crown fell on his chest, and ever since then he is known as the Red, Red Robin. And then I get that song, the Red, Red Robin, bobbing along. Yes, you are moving. You're bobbing along nicely at the end of the week. Remember, time is man-made, so it could be going into next week. So there you go. And you've got the Cream Angel Feather, Embrace Change. What did I say? You are moving. Whether it's literally or figuratively, like I said, spiritually. The angels applaud your willingness to embrace change with acceptance and maturity. You can wear the cream color, you can meditate on the green color, or you can eat the cream color, like cream. Ice cream with whipping cream. Ooh, nice one. And that was the card at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so I love this reading. It's really coming together. Okay, so don't throw old away before you've got new. Take somebody's advice if you need to. If you can't get out of it, if you are out of balance because you've got 50 and you've got the twins. The twins are you know, the Gemini. They are so swift. Don't try to. If you're meeting a Gemini, they might bring you a Gemini, yes, because it represents Gemini. If you're meeting a Gemini, don't be too scared of a Gemini. If they are too quick, then just tell them, please can you slow down because you're going too quick and I don't feel comfortable with that. Not feeling comfortable means you're out of balance. If you are too emotional, then talk about it, communicate. Geminis love to communicate. And anybody needs to know what you're thinking. Nobody can think what you're thinking. So communicate. Take that message with you. And if you've got a water sign, another water sign, Pisces, you are a dual sign as well. Libra, Pisces, and Gemini are dual signs. You need to be in balance. You need to know where you're going. So talk, communicate, do your research, contemplate, ask for help and guidance if need be. Don't shy away from that. But change is coming, and I feel it's going to be either moving in or moving together into a new house. Very strongly. I think you might be expanding. You need space. Now, my darling Pisces, I hope you've enjoyed this reading. Take from it what you can and let the rest go. I hope you have a beautiful time this week. Stay safe, be blessed, and I hope to see you in the life or in the next reading. Thank you. Bye-bye.